Hello, friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Rowell. All right, I've been back to work now one day, and it was a long day today. I'm actually exhausted. Now, one of the concerns I had about this job was I knew I was going to be on my feet a lot, and I kind of have back problems, so I was concerned that there would be limits to how much I could do. But I've kind of learned over the years that the problem I have with my back is if I'm like standing still for long periods of time, then it really starts to hurt. But generally, if I kind of keep moving around, I do better. And today was a perfect example of that. While I was on my feet all day long and my legs are killing me right now, it's my legs and not my back that are the problem. And that's just because I kind of kept moving. You know, there's a lot of activity, moving product from one part of the machine to other parts of the machine and all that. So, like I said, that was one of the concerns I had about this new job, and it's good to know that that's not going to be a serious consideration. Now, I was actually on a different machine today than I've been on the past few days, and that became a little bit more of a challenge because each of the different production lines have their own little quirks and their own little flaws, and the machines have their individual personalities. So while I was kind of getting used to the quirks and personality of the machine I was on for the past week, now I got a whole new machine to learn. Well, I mean, it basically operates the same way. It does the same thing for the most part, but it has its own little like I said, it has its own little quirks, little things that cause problems. I've spent the last week learning how to deal with the quirks of the other machine, and now I got to learn a new one. So I guess that's probably going to be part of the routine because there are multiple lines, and I'm going to have to work on all of them. So I'm hoping that what they'll do is they'll just put me on one machine for a week, allow me to get used to it, and then move me to another machine and let me get used to that, and then kind of bounce back and forth a little bit. But there were a couple problems that came up today that I actually had to get help from. They are actually getting to the point where they will leave me alone on the machine because they know I can dealing with the production as long as everything's working right. But like I said, there were a couple points where things didn't exactly work right, and I had to get some help. But you know what? They understand that. It's my first time on this particular machine dealing with this machine's particular little quirks. So, it'll get better over the next few days, but I got a few more things I got to learn on this machine. And then it just lets me believe that, there's going to be more things I have to learn on the other machines too. So that's just all part of the fun, getting used to each of them and learning how to deal with the problems that arise from that particular machine. Now, I also did another one of these all-day live streams today, and I don't know, I checked in periodically during the day, and it looks like Byte disappeared almost immediately this morning. He wasn't there when I started the live stream. He was actually laying on the couch right before I started the live stream, but the second I started messing with the computer, he kind of ran off, and I didn't see him again before I left. But when I did get to work and checked in, I did see he was on the couch, and he was apparently there for an hour or two this morning and then took off upstairs. So I don't know. I think tomorrow, if I do it, or next time I do it, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or, one of the next few days when I do this. I think what we'll do is we'll put the laptop upstairs in the cat room, because at very least, then Nibble will be up there a big part of the day, and it's possible that if Byte gets bored, he'll go up there and then he can see both of them for the day. So I think that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. I don't know if I'll do one tomorrow yet. I haven't really decided, but we're kind of playing it by ear. So like I said, this is going to probably be a short one tonight because, like I said, I am exhausted from work. So I'm going to probably end this one right now by saying thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.